What's up, desktopers? Xavier Wills here for desktop bodybuilding, and we are back for the IFBB Pro League Italy Pro ProMuscle. We have the Open coming up very soon. You can see the wellness on the screen right now, but we have the Open coming up where we're going to see the Pro Open debut of Urs Kalecinski, which I cannot wait for. That's going to be super exciting. As I said, we've got the wellness up right now. Some insanely impressive women on stage right now as well. There's one woman in particular. You can see her there on the screen if you can see my mouse cursor. She looks crazy. But let me know as well through the poll who you have winning this contest. I can only put 4 options up. So who do I have in that one? Hopefully you guys are hearing me. Okay, yeah, it looks like I'm coming through. Let me know if you're in the chat. Let me know where you're from. And let me know who you have winning this contest. So Quinton Eriya, Urs Kalecinski, the Miracle Bear, Marc Hector, Sergio Oliva Jr. If you're an Urs Kalecinski fan, leave some bears for the Miracle Bear in the chat. It's going to be an exciting one. So off 88 votes so far, 41% of you have Quinton Eriya winning this contest. 45% have Urs Kalecinski. Only 7% for Marc Hector is crazy. That's 6%. And then 7% for Sergio Oliva Jr. Those two guys may be going a little bit overlooked, but hey. Who am I to say? But yeah, Marc Hector, he's actually... I didn't do any official predictions, I don't think, for this show. Maybe I did some... No, I don't think I did any for this one. But... way out, I was predicting Marc Hector to win this. But talking to Samson, just over text, Samson sounds pretty confident in how Quinton Eriya is looking. So, yeah. Dante Sanders says Marc Hector for the win. And Trophy Watch. Yeah, Marc Hector definitely could be the winner of this contest. That's for sure. He's got an outrageous physique. I just realized where my face is. I might change my where my little view is there for a second. I might just... Oh, wait. Can I move myself over here? I might move myself actually up here in the corner. I don't know if you guys can see me moving that around, but... I'm up the top now anyway. So, at least if I pop your comments up, you guys can see them. Where can we see Urs? The link is in the description below. I'll be bringing up... The wellness have just gone off stage, so I think we have the Open coming up right now. Royal Zach saying Urs with the mega upset Samson and Quinton meltdown incoming. It's going to be very interesting. I just need a bit of gum or something. It is currently 2:40 in the morning out here in Australia. And I'm up for Urs's Open debut. And to see Quinton, of course. Very much looking forward to that. I'll go to the next screenshot so you guys can see something else. There you go. Some glutes there. This girl here was jacked. That was like a sick physique. Very different though. When you see like the crazy round quads on this girl. And obviously the asses. but yeah, you can see this girl's jacked. Alright, the Open's coming up, guys. The Open is coming out. Let's go like the stream if you are in here as well. I will feature some screen captures. The link is in the description below if you do want to purchase the pay-per-view and follow along. I don't know if we're going to get groups. I think we're going to get groups first of these guys. So, ooh, who's this guy? Ooh, Kuba looks good. Kuba Cielen. He looks really good. Okay, let me bring this up. Just a screen capture to whet the appetite. You can see Kuba there hit that most muscular. He hit me straight away. I didn't expect him to look this good. Oh, is that Kuba? No. No, sorry, that's Lewis Breed. I apologize. Kuba's on the left. Kuba looks actually very good as well. You won't be able to see him just yet in the photo. You can see on your screen. I'd say Louis Breed so far is a standout of this lineup. But we haven't got any more of those, like the biggest of marquee names in this one. But Kuba looks really good on the left. He's rock hard. I will get to your comments, guys, in a minute. I'm just watching this show. I can see them coming in. I'll just move it to the side actually a bit so I can see it a bit better. Is the live stream up on the site? Yes, it is, Saunch. Yes, the live stream is up right now. It came on only like about, I don't know, half an hour ago maybe. So I purchased that live stream. Whoa, Louis Breed has some crazy freakiness. Watch in this quarter turn. It looks pretty wild. You'll see it shortly. Tim Budesheim. Tim looks really good in this lineup too. Front double, Tim looks Tim's a big, solid man. He's a big man. Look at Lewis there, second on the right. I mean, there's a little bit of that midsection distension, but he really pops. To me, I have Lewis over Tim Budesheim in this one. The guy on the right as well, I'm not sure of his name. Side leg, maybe. Maybe side leg of Louis Breed doesn't, you know. I mean, yeah, it's still like crazy. Like when he's moving, it was crazy. So, yeah, Tim looks good. Tim's just got that sort of wider waist where you just like almost wish you could pinch it in and then pop the lats out a little bit, and then it would just be like his physique would just be put together, just like really spot on. But he has a lot of muscle on that physique. Okay, Quinton's out now. Urs is looking good. Quinton's looking really good too. Okay. This is good. This is good. Marc Hector. Let me look at him. Oh, I'd say Quinton is ahead of Marc Hector. They are side by side right now. I'll show you guys in just a second. Oh yeah, Marc Hector has some. His arms and shoulders are crazy on that quarter turn. On the front double, I think you got to go with. You got to go with Quinton on that. Urs, we're not seeing him next to the top guys right now, and he's right on the very end. Urs looks better than I expected, in a way. Bigger than I expected, I guess. He just has, you know, that really good illusion, and he is a big guy. Oh, Urs on the quarter turn. Oh, I'd say Urs is winning the quarter turn, actually. Wait till you see the other side. Wait till you see the other side. Urs is looking good. Front relaxed is wild on Urs. Oh, Urs looks really good on the front double too. Now I don't know if he's out angling or what he's doing, but whew. Urs may be qualifying for the Olympia this year. I don't know. It might be because he's standing a little bit ahead of the line. I don't know, but that is... Whew. Look at that. That's Uris Kalashinski having a relationship with Marcus Rule. I don't know. Is that Marcus Rule's and Urs' love child? I see this and I'm like, maybe all the open guys are going a little too quick too early in their career, you know? Like build it up slow, go through classic, focus on the aesthetics, and then, you know, launch into maybe taking a little bit more of the... Who have we got in this lineup? We've got Theo Leguerriere. We've got notable names, Amir Omaragic in this lineup. And I'll put it this way, I don't think Amir Omaragic is going to beat Urs Kalecinski, and I just think of Amir as being a big, thick dude, and I don't think of Urs being the same way. But you look at Amir there, and you go, Urs. Amir? Urs. What do you guys think? I'm going to go to some of your comments and pop some up on the screen. I appreciate you guys watching. If you do appreciate and enjoy this live stream, give it a thumbs up. Yeah, Urs winning. You guys are liking Urs. Urs. Safe. 1000% Urs is better in open. Oh, Sergio's. Oh, so I don't know how I didn't see Sergio before on stage. Hold the phone. Oh, Sergio looks like his dad in a lot of ways now here. Let me pull this up. Okay. We've got to keep it. There's Sergio on my front double there. He hit it a lot better later. I didn't get a good look at Sergio. There's Sergio on a different front double. See the difference there? Front double there. Front double there looks a lot better for Sergio. I want to see Sergio in the other shots. There's another lineup of guys coming out. Who's in this one? Thomas Tabashier. Is it Thomas? Got William Martins, who looks enormous. Whoa, the guy on the end has a really small waist. I'll look up what his name is. Oh, he maybe turned pro, actually. Yeah, Thomas Tabashier. Okay, it's just looking through the lineup there. But you guys are pumped about Urs. What's up, Lucas? What's up, Brother X? What's up, my man? Oh, I didn't have my contacts out. I'll get a screenshot of this. Also, there is a live pay-per-view. Or straight, yeah, pay-per-view. I'll go back to some of these shots. Let's zoom in a little. What are we thinking about that? What are we thinking about that? That is so impressive. I almost can't believe it. Thomas was a good 212. Yeah, Thomas Tabashier. I've seen him many of my live streams in the past. Competes pretty regularly. What's up, Dorian Gray? Urs is having a daddy chill moment. Man, I wasn't expecting this. Urs. Oh, whoa. Urs is the story of a night. Doesn't look undersized at all. That's right. He doesn't, and it's the taper and everything he has going on, and it's just... Whew. Okay, we're getting individuals now. So, on stage right now, I'm going to call out their names. Creed Albert. What a sick name. I feel like I've seen this guy before, and his name is not Creed Albert, but let's roll with it. We'll see by the next guy. If it's Louis Breed, then this is not Creed Albert, and this is Andrea Bolzoni. Does this guy look more like a Creed Albert from Guyana or a Andrea Bolzoni? I've got to actually bring him up on the screen first. I apologize. You let me know. I've seen this guy compete before. I'm sure I'd remember seeing Creed Albert. Anyway. Matthias P says, sounds crazy, but Urs reminds me of Dorian Yates from front. Urs looks wild. He looks freaking wild. Hey, we're almost at 500 viewers. Appreciate you guys. Urs' chest looks ridiculous in front, relaxed. How's Urs looking? He looks freaking crazy. Let's go back to him. Let's glaze him more. I must. Wait. You can see there in that lineup, Louis Breed's there, and he's just coming out on stage for his individual right now. Shit, I just went back 10 seconds on the stream. There we go. See some Sergio Oliva Jr. in there next to Emir Omaragic. I'll get a screen capture of Urs Breed as well, because that's who's on stage right now. Urs Breed is gnarly, big, thick. Like, he is looking... He is on. He's bringing his strengths to the stage. He sort of avoided hitting the traditional side tricep. I think just it's probably not a stronger shot for him, so he's like trying to play to his strengths. So, oh, he's just a gnarly big man. Sounds weird. Yeah, Urs is... There's Urs there. I love how the Italian commentator says Tim Budesheim. It's like, Tim Bud, hiss him. It's great. Yeah, Urs is the standout of the show so far. You've got that right, Martino. Have we seen Kuba? Yeah, Kuba looks pretty damn good, I've got to say. Kuba looks pretty damn good. I actually thought Urs Breed, Kuba was Urs Breed for a little bit. I'm like, whoa, Kuba like nailed it. And Kuba's like, he's not to that level, but Tim Budesheim looks good. Oh yeah, when he's pulling back on that, going into that rear lat spread. Rear lat spread looks nice, yeah. Tim Budesheim looks good here. He actually is a lot more aesthetic than Urs Breed, so he sort of beats him in that regard. But side by side, like you just see this like freakiness from Urs Breed. So as much as I'm more of an aesthetic guy, it's not like Tim has like this small waist, but just out aesthetics Urs Breed. So you got your Urs Breed here. Very freaky. And that's probably what you can't appreciate just like seeing these screen captures. Then you see Tim here, he looks very freaky here. Lacks a little depth in that back, I'd say. Rear lat spread looks pretty damn good. I don't know if he hit a rear double, to be honest. So there's shots that sort of Tim's avoiding a bit. But in that battle, I'd have Urs Breed over Tim Budesheim. You guys might agree by the screen captures, and I can get that, but I think he's just a little too freaky. But individuals going on, yes, correct. There is a link to the pay-per-view in the description below if you want to see history. Urs, potentially his first pro win. This could be like a C-bum moment, you know what I'm saying? But in the open. Urs has the charisma too to be like a really, really big name. Lol, Urs just dropped the beat on them bitches. I like it, Lucas. He did. He dropped it so hard. I've lost track of who's on stage now. Should be giving these guys their dues. This guy actually looks pretty damn good. It's on stage right now. If I was him, I'd want my props. That would be, I believe, Roberto Buonomo. If it's him. Yes, that was Roberto Buonomo. I'll show you him. There he is. We have Andre Callout coming out on stage now. I've seen this dude before. Pretty damn good shape on this guy. I'll show you in a second. Just needs probably just more time, but yeah, actually looks pretty damn good here. It's funny how the lineups, like when there's some really good standard guys next to him, it shows them a little different, you know. Urs legit bloody ate himself. WTO. Do you say what the hell or what the? This is the Brazilian man, Andre Carlo. We have Cuba Cielon up next, and then we have Quinton Eriya and Marc Hector straight after him. So we've got some heavy hitters. Then we have a couple more guys. Not taking anything away. Matthias Halloweck, who's really good. Halloweck, sorry. Hussein Kalate. We've got Uris Kalashinski. We've got Theo Laguerriere. A whole bunch of good guys in there as well. Mo Ensau. We've got Sergio Oliva Jr., Amir Omaragic. Woo. They're most of the big names. Oh, this guy's a nice back double bicep. Oh, I think I got it. Screen capture as he's coming out of it. I just really want to get that to show off that shot. There is... Oh, yeah, I got him when he's coming out of it, of course. Just want to show a little bit of that. Urs Kalecinski. Doesn't even look like he's getting the angle, just destroying on the front double. Kuba Cielen is on stage now, and I'll bring screen captures of him up in just a second. At least a couple. Kuba looks really good. If you just have that little bit more roundness on the legs, it would really, really help his physique, for sure. Yeah, he's bringing a lot of size here. Side chest looks quite big. He's just got that dry skin, that gnarly looking sort of look, you know. Funny how the conditioning really stands out in a lineup, like when they're moving, but you can definitely, like when they're stationary in shots like this, you can sort of pick their physiques apart a bit more. Quinton's coming out right now, guys. Ooh, Quinton looks good. Very good. Ooh. I'm going to say it feels like a contest between, to me, between Quinton and Urs, maybe. Quinton looks nice and polished. Obviously training with Mr. Olympia Samson Dowder in the lead up to this. I think Quinton, it's hard to say if he's better. I'd say he's better. But, you know, unless you saw them exactly side by side, you might go, oh, you know, this one's fuller or that one's better and it's a different lineup. But wow, the glutes are in. Oh, yeah. Very conditioned. And as you guys know, Samson Dowd is bringing some conditioning this year by the looks of those updates, so... Quinton looks really, really good here. Oh, he just hit the most muscular and I missed it. He's hitting a crab, but not as strong as his hands together, which I'll try. Oh, hands on hips looks sick. Ah, and I missed that too. I failed Quinton. Of course I did. I missed a bunch. Yeah. Look at the glute striations. That's crazy. Marc Hector coming out on stage right now. This is Quinton Eriya you're seeing on the screen. Quinton looks really good. I screwed Quinton on that. Oh, Marc Hector in his most muscular looks really good. He looks like a really filled out version of Marc Hector in certain shots. Like the arms look really, really full. Conditioning looks good. I was surprised his front double didn't look... Maybe it's because he's next to Quinton. Didn't look quite as impressive, but... Mark really has one of those physiques that, oh yeah, he's a bit of a Brandon Curry looking guy in some ways, you know, like maybe like an earlier years Brandon. Like his back when he does a rear lat spread doesn't look super conditioned, but he just does have a very tight skin look, you know. He looks very filled up. Looks very good, just some body parts just don't look quite as conditioned. Like he's very, very pumped up, whether he's overcarbed or something. Like I'd say that's one little bit of a slight. But till we get down to comparisons, like, you know, he looks very conditioned there, but very pumped up. So when you see some little parts when he moves, like you see the shoulders there, maybe not quite as crisp. And now I'm nitpicking, but we're talking about this guy potentially for the win. Like he looked very filled up here. What do you guys think? And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but like see the quads there, how like I'd like to see a little bit more separation in them maybe. And that's nitpicking because he looks fantastic. Like I'm really nitpicking, but just very filled up, which, you know, in the lineup, that could be definitely a good thing. And sometimes it makes you look harder, but there's just some angles where I'm like, I don't know in the lineup when they're moving, which sounds silly. If you look, maybe just like there's a little bit of water there, just a little bit. Appreciate you guys' opinions. I'm getting them coming in. You agree, Luke? I think Marc Hector, I'm a big fan of Marc Hector. I love him as a human, as a physique. He's the sort of guy I want to see winning the, you know, Olympia or big shows, you know. It's always root physique. Like that most muscular looks crazy. I'll zoom in a little. We've got right now coming out on stage Matthias Holweck. This is the guy that actually was 1 or 2 spots behind C-Bum in that show where... Oh, he looks good too. I sort of overlooked him in the lineup, so I was looking for big names. Very aesthetic, yeah. I was wondering if he was off because I didn't notice him as much, but maybe I was just looking for names, you know. And he's not the biggest guy, but he definitely has aesthetics, you know. Conditioning's on, sort of a good balance. Like, he sort of looks like a classic guy, to be honest. Like, now I know, like, with Urs in this lineup. I've got to imagine if Urs does really well here. And, you know, Urs just doesn't look like the biggest guy out there on stage, you know? He doesn't look like his Holweck, Matthias Holweck. Very nice front double bicep. When you see him move into some shots. Oh, nice front lat spread too. I'm going to miss it, but that looks like a beautiful shot too. I really nailed the screen captures here. Shout out to me. I'm joking. Yeah, he looks fantastic. Like the aesthetics, like I love it. Yeah, I nailed the screen captures on this guy. I better send in my PayPal details. Did I say I love Marc Hector for being human? I mean, I know I love him as a human being. A human being, not for being human. If I said that, I apologize. The link's in the description. It's a pay-per-view, so you have to part with money. But it's available, you know? Why is my stream lagging? Don't do this to me now. My phone could be getting a little hot, you know? Hopefully not. No, we're fine. Phone feels temperature good. Because my Wi-Fi isn't working supremely well, so... San looks... It's Hussein. Yeah. Hussein's looking a little filled out, I'd say. Why is my stream lagging? Why is my computer living the lag life? Operation put phone closer to window. It fixes it. Perfect. Oh no, I spoke too soon. Okay, I'm going to redo the poll. Actually, should I wait till everyone comes out? Or should I just redo the poll now? Let me know. Should I redo the poll now? Put the phone in the fridge for a minute. I've literally done that. Goofiest doofiest. I have put my phone in the fridge when I was on with IFBB AMA because I was doing a Riverside podcast and okay, I'll wait to do the poll. The live stream, the link is in the description below. It is a pay-per-view, however. Okay, Urs is coming out now. Let's go. Oh, Urs is a big boy. All of a sudden. I know Matt from Muscle Discord was saying like Urs isn't big enough and he's dealing with the big boys now. But I think he's proven a lot of people wrong. To be honest, I didn't think Urs was going to be as good either. Now, I don't know if Urs is going to win this. Like, seeing him individually out like this still looks fantastic. But I think he looks better in a lineup than individually, actually. Ooh, side chest looks thick. He doesn't look quite as conditioned as I thought Thirst for. Oh, no, then he pulls when he goes back. Oh, his back is a little soft. It's one thing I'm noticing right now. The glutes are in like crazy, but the back is a little fluidy. He's shaking a lot on stage 2. His legs shaking a lot. I'll bring up a screen capture in just a second. Oh, he's big though. The ab and thigh, it's like, you can tell he's pushed for fullness. I think a lot of guys have pushed for fullness in this show. That's not Urs there. That's Urs there. Nah, he's good. He's good. I don't know how good. The Ligarier is coming out on stage now, but we're going to look at Urs a little bit more. The arms don't look as, like, obviously he has to sacrifice a little bit of that conditioning, a little bit of that conditioning because I'll just get Theo screen capture. Just give me one moment. Sometimes Theo misses his conditioning just a little bit, and it's just in certain body parts. Like, you see the glutes are sort of like hard and striated, but I'm not sure what it is. Still looks fantastic. Yeah, Theo looks good. Definitely looks good, but sometimes when there's guys that are really shredded and some guys are holding just a little fluid, it can hurt. Now, Urs was very big. Very, very big. But conditioning-wise, I'll zoom in a little for you there. If I can. There we go. What do you guys think there? It doesn't look ultra shredded there. And here, this is the weird thing I saw. Lower body peeled here. And then I was seeing just, it looked like there's a lot of water on his back. Kuba's looking quite good. Yeah, he's looking decent, but yeah, a few little body parts and things on his physique that, maybe that are a little off or don't flow, but overall, Kuba definitely stands out in the lineup with the conditioning. That's for sure. The hardness. But yeah, you can see Urs here, lower body, everything really dry, and just the back just wasn't quite as crisp. So, I'm sugarcoating it. It was nowhere near as crisp, but he stands out in a lineup. He looks really good. The ab and thigh, like, you can't really knock it. Like, the muscles now popping out. It's definitely a different look. I would just like to see Urs just bring it in a little sharper. Like, he has a good amount of size. Like, he's obviously playing that balancing act. And when he pulled the glutes in, like, they were shredded. Like, you can see him pulled in here. That is crazy, but the back just wasn't the same. It was like there's a full film there. Whether they overcarbed and that's where sort of he holds his fluid, or maybe just, adding in extra androgens to get bigger. Maybe just trying to hold the size and this is the last spot it comes off. I'm not too sure, but he does, don't get me wrong. In a lineup, he looks phenomenal. There's Theo Ligarier. Theo looks good. What are you guys saying? Bruh, Urs back looks still shit. Urs overall checks a lot of boxes. More than anybody here. We'll have to wait and see. Oh my god, I think I clicked way too many of these things with your comments, trying to show them on the screen. Quinton from the front looks too soft. Urs looks phenomenal. Is my stream behind? It might be. It did pause a couple of times. I just tried to skip forward and it's paused now. Let me close it in here. Oh yeah, I'm 40 seconds behind. Let me catch up here. It's going to lag anyway. Already 6 seconds behind before it started again. Here we go. Yep. Now it's flowing. Now it's flowing. The old stream. Mo Ensau, who's actually been an Olympia competitor before. I don't know if he'll be getting back to the Olympia on this performance, but still looks really damn good. Like, he's controlled his waist, like, from the back especially. Like, got a nice physique and all, but I just don't know if he's at the level to make it back to the Olympia. But respect. That's another one of Theo Ligatier there on the screen. That's Mo Ensau. That's him there as well. Oh my god, I'm getting lagging on my stream now. Can I get the phone any closer to the window? I think it just likes, my stream likes being about 30 seconds behind. I apologize. For some reason, my stream is not liking sharing comments too much. It's lagging and everything. Miracle Bear needs to tighten up to close the gap. He may well need to. Now, I don't even know if there's a prejudging and finals at this show. I just saw one time, so I assume they're just doing it all in one. I don't know. Because it started at 5 PM in Italy. Because I don't know what they're doing with finals on Monday. It's weird how some shows can just have prejudging and finals, and some shows just have, like, basically finals now. It's like... Okay, Sergio Oliva Jr. is coming out on stage now. And after this, I'll do another poll, and I'll reassess where you guys have these guys at. Sergio's got some real hardness in his legs. I like the mustache from Sergio. The glutes are in from the side. I really like the hardness in his legs from the side. I know he flexes the hamstrings, and he's a big guy, so I think he looks better in the lineup. His back's a lot bigger, like the back double bicep. Just, I'd say, probably not quite crisp enough in the back from behind. There's Sergio there. Like, the glutes are in, and he's bringing it. It's just tough because he just lacks... Like, that front double's looking pretty nice there. Side tricep looks really good. Nice and thick. I'll say one thing about this stream as well. Even though they have a screen behind, the stream is pretty easy to see. Like, the bodybuilders are... I mean, it's not ideal. I don't like ever having that screen behind, but... I love how Sergio's posing his ass off. Like, he went hard on the most muscular at the end. Just that back double, just a little bit, you know, you see the folds in the lower back. I don't know what he has to do to get that water out or whatever it is in his back. Because he's so dry everywhere else. Like, look at that side tricep. That's actually like a really good shot. And it's one shot that's like a lot of guys can lack on. Most muscular looks good. He's posing his ass off, which I love. Amir Omarajic's on stage right now. I just saw him hiking his trunks, which I heard is apparently illegal in the IFBB Pro League. Now, hopefully my stream hasn't just gone out everywhere. No, I think we're good. It's just that my stream has lagged immensely. Skip to live. Okay, my stream's just frozen for a second. Okay, we're back. missed most of Amir here, unfortunately. Hit one more pose, Amir. No. Amir Umarajic. I'll take a screen capture of the full stage. We've got some trippy things going up on the screen now. If you're inebriated right now, zoom in on that screen. Oh no, I've zoomed in too far. I wonder if there's anyone in the crowd on mushrooms or something. Amir is peeled. Yes, he is. He's a peeled man. Yeah, I didn't get any good screen captures of Amir. I apologize, Amir. Unfortunately, the guy on stage now is like, unfortunately, like he's very conditioned, but far too small for open. Actually, very conditioned, respect. But, no, I'm not talking about Sergio as well, for who's on your screen. I mean, on my screen. Yeah, the backdrop's not terrible, but I feel like there's a low bar nowadays, Sanch, you know? It's not the worst, but it's a screen. It's not ideal, but it's lit pretty well. I'll say the lighting is actually quite good. You can see what's going on pretty well. Like that's the screen capture right now isn't the best because obviously Sergio's leaning right over, but it was pretty good. Why not just a simple black curtain? Because lights and strobes are bodybuilding. Yeah, it's funny because it was so popular, like Fuad show. You got so many props for it. I wonder if, you know, promoters next year will change it up a bit more. Yep, callouts are coming up. We have not had the first callout yet. Whereas Urs, he is chilling backstage, getting ready for quite possibly the first callout. The first callout. Also, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. And I haven't got a super chat yet, so if you can help me out, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, anyway. It says we've got 640 of you in here, so I appreciate that as well. Yes, Urs has already been on the stage. I'm going to go back to one of the screen captures of Urs, because everyone loves a bit of Urs. Let's go back to Urs. There's Urs. Now I'm going to end the current poll. Who do you have winning the Italy Pro 2025? 18% said Quinton Eriya, 72% said Uris Kalashinski, 5% Marc Hector, and 5% Sergio Oliva Jr. End that poll. And I'm going to let that be ended for a little bit, right? But I'm going to start a new poll. As soon as we get those first call-out pictures up, I'm going to get it ready, actually. And say, who do you have winning? Start a poll. Who do you have winning? With too many N's. The Italy Pro. Done it in all capitals because it's serious. And I mean it. So we got Urs. Uris Kalashinski. I'm sure he'll probably be up there. Let's go Quinton Eriya. I'm guessing he's probably going to be up there. Probably a little bit of Marc Hector. Maybe Lewis Breed. I don't know. I'm going to guess those names. Theo looks pretty damn good. But you got Urs here. This is the one area where Urs, I think, falls down a little bit. He's in, someone said play the video. It's a live pay-per-view. I cannot play the video. If you want to watch the video, the link is in the description below. You have to pay for it, though, unfortunately. But I've paid for it so I can at least show you a couple of screen captures and encourage you to get the pay-per-view, because this one is spicy. It's just, this is the one query I have on Urs, because he looked huge in the lineup. He looks better in the lineup. Just the back conditioning compared to the leg conditioning. See, the Urs fans are in the chat with the Germany oh, I need to be careful when I say flags. Germany flags there. The German flags. Bene has the German flags too. Someone said, Ruben said, as long as Urs beats Theo, the French man, I am happy. Thomas Tabachier is coming out on stage now, but you are seeing Uris Kalashinski on your screens because the Urs hype is real. Now, I'm going to go back to look at front double. That front double really pulped. I think Urs now has the luxury of taking things slower, I guess, because he's sort of doing pretty well for size in the lineup. Just like needs to just keep doing his thing, really, you know. Now I'm going to go Urs in the lineup. That front lat spread's pretty nice too. Now let me find him in the lineup. No, we're not back far enough. Oh, we've gone back too far. Let's go through it. Where's Urs in the lineup? There, you can see him there. So you got Quinton Eriya here on the right. Let's zoom right in. So you got Quinton Eriya there on the far right. Then Marc Hector next to him. Matthias Holloweg here. We've got big Uris Kalashinski on the left. And then I get excited again. You know, when I see him in the lineup, I'm like, whoa. Why you look so big? But then Quinton is over there too. Look, you know. Who's better? I don't know. But let's... Urs on the quarter turn was phenomenal. But Urs is back here. It's not like it looks that soft there. You know? It's definitely not as hard as these other guys. But just in the lineup, it just doesn't tend to look quite as bad. But then, I think side by side with Quinton, I think he's going to look a little smaller. I don't know. I'm undecided. Quarter turn looks phenomenal. Marc Hector's looks pretty good there. This just looks like there's a slight layer of water, even though he sort of looks hard as hell. I don't know. Quinton's got a bit of a dry look. Marc has more like oil on. I don't know. That front relaxed. Whew. Then you got Quinton's on the right as well. They both got beautiful front relaxed poses. And Matthias Holloweg, who's the real aesthetic guy, doesn't look that aesthetic in the front relaxed. And Marc Hector, I'd say, just not quite as aesthetic here. Just, I don't know if he's overfilled a little bit of water there. I don't know. But like, see, Quinton looks super clean. Marc's, I mean, he's still clean. Looks phenomenal. Like, but hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. Quinton winning, I'm telling you guys, I have Quinton winning probably so far, but I don't know. I need to see him side by side, but Quinton's looking good. Quinton is looking good. I think when it gets down to the nitty gritty, which sounds ridiculous, that sounds like a ridiculous thing to say. When it gets down to the nitty gritty, where's the stream? Where did I put that stream? Pull it up on the screen now. We're up down to our last competitor, I believe. So we're getting calling outs. We're getting call outs now. It is 3:30 in the morning. I have not slept. All the athletes on stage once again. Call outs are starting. Urs is far better in open and it isn't even close. Yeah, I agree. Jonathan Warren. We got his shoulder issues fixed up. His chest is better. Sergio, yes. Oh my god, my ring light is killing my eyes at this time in the morning. I didn't take out my contact lenses either. Oh, Urs just looks so much harder next to people for some reason. Just bigger. Like harder than he looks by himself. I'm getting a slight lag on my stream, so I might be a couple of seconds behind, guys. I apologize. Urs is just a professional. Like, he's either got his hands on his hips trying to look big, or he's doing a front relaxed all the time. Oh, and the way he holds his physique, he's very smart. I was moving the guys. I thought they just did a crazy first call out. I was like, what? There's a guy in this lineup that actually looks super aesthetic that I didn't even notice before. He must have been like... This guy is too serious at front of stage. I'll show you guys. Alright. So you see him standing there. Urs is just, you know, he's making himself known in that lineup, you know. He's like, look at me. Lewis Breed's in first call out. Quinton's in first call out. Marc Hector. Matthias Helweg. Urs. Theo Legatier. Sergio Oliva Jr. Amir Omaragic. This is like a... How many people are in first call out? 8 or 9? This is silly. This is silly. It's too many. They should have started it smaller and they could at least let guys work their way up. This is... Yeah. All the guys, elbows touching. Oh my god. Yeah, people are going to be standing, falling off the stage. They're telling the guys in the middle to take a step. They're moving the guys around now. I think Tim beats Urs. No, Tim's not in first call out, I don't think. Yeah, Tim Budesheim not in first call out. Oh my god, you can't even see the guys on the side of the stage because 8 guys in first call out is stupid. Yeah, it's at least 8. You can't even see the guys on the side. The camera doesn't go that wide. Urs in the middle next to Quinton. They're the 2 men in the middle, Urs and Quinton. Sergio's beside him too. Sergio looks better in the lineup. And then you got Mark on the other side. Okay, I'm going to bring him up. I'm going to start a poll very, very soon. I'm going to poll all of you. If you know what I'm saying. There you go, guys. There's the lineup. Let me know what you think. This is ridiculous. They're taking so long to go through the poses because they have to keep spreading them out. They're like... Yeah, you can't see... He had him facing the back and he said front double bicep. Then everyone just looked around like, what? Jeez, Urs looks so much better than you think in the lineup. Like, individually, like, he doesn't look near as impressive. And then he goes into that back pose and his glutes are all the way in that, you know, moving into it is not that impressive. But the thing is, Quinton and Marc Hector's backs aren't their, like, hardest poses as well. Like, that side chest is being won by Quinton there. Side tricep, yeah, Quinton. The way I see it now, oh, I need to see the other poses. I need to go through them all. Ab pose, oh, they both look great. Oh, but yeah, I really like. Oh, let me know what you think in the comments, guys. I'll let you take my opinion. They're sort of like both aesthetic guys, but different. Like, I'm just absorbing this all. Then Sergio's looking pretty damn big next to him. Urs just knows how to hit and hold those poses, you know? He knows his angles better than probably anyone on that stage, I'd say. This is a fun contest. I'm glad I'm up at 3:32 in the morning. I like. See how Urs just holds himself? Like he knows what's going to look crap and what's going to look good, you know? Now they've just moved Marc Hector. Oh, Sergio and Urs were bumping elbows then, and Urs looked sort of annoyed. And then Sergio was sort of like, ah, man, like, or whatever. But they're just too close. I don't know if he's annoyed that they're so close or what. To me, this now is looking more like Urs is winning this one. Quinton got moved out. Marc Hector got moved in. It may just be that they want to see sort of what they look like next to Urs, and then they'll move Sergio in. I don't know. But this so far is looking best for Urs. If there were backs up there that would, you know, beat Urs, like, by a big, big margin, I'd be saying, oh, yeah, like, you know, yeah, you got to give it to someone else. Urs is struggling to pose right now. He's shaking. His leg, I don't know if he's cramping or what, but when he's doing his back shots, he is, like, shaking like a leaf in the leg. He looks so filled up, so when he's hitting that back double, it's like he couldn't flex that back calf. See how it's not like flexed up? So I don't know if he's cramping or what. Marc Hector falls behind, unfortunately, on the ab and thigh. You guys will see it shortly. But looks like he's contending most likely in the top 3 here. Oh, they moved Lewis Breed in one. So we moved Sergio out one. So let's start the poll and we'll go through it. Okay, so where have I set up this poll? Where did I set this bad boy up? Okay, here it is. So I'm going to put Lewis Breed or Sergio, I'll put. And we'll go through it, and you guys can let me know what you think. Sergio definitely looked better in the lineup. There's a few guys there that look like way better in the lineup. To me, right now, it looks like Uris Kalashinski is leading this one. But there's the side tricep there. See, with Marc Hector, the way he hits that, he's crunching down that midsection and sort of pushing it out a little bit. If he could find a way to pull that midsection up and in and sit on that side leg and get it a little bit more crisp, Marc Hector just might be a little bit too filled out here, potentially. But then you look at the thickness through the arm of Marc Hector and the chest and the traps and everything. It's pretty damn impressive, but is Urs thick enough there? I don't know. What time will we know who wins? I don't know. I think this is a one-show format. I've got to be honest. So, I don't exactly know, but I know this show started how many? Over 2.5 hours ago. And that was 5 p.m. So, it's 7:30 p.m. in Italy. I can't imagine it. I mean, what time's it going to go till? Has to be one-show format, surely. Unless it's just prejudging straight into finals. I don't know. We haven't got results for the other classes, so we might have to wait for results. I don't know. I'm really not sure how actually we're going to do it, or we're going to do the results for all the classes, just bang, bang, bang at the end. I do not know. I'll get you a couple of screen captures of a second call out, but let me know your votes in the comments, on the poll that I've posted. Urs just knows how to hit those poses, you know. Oh, that's the second call out there. But I'll just run through the first call out again. The 8-man first call out. So you might not see your favourite bodybuilders because they might be cut off there. 8-man first call out. See, Marc Hector, he's got a very aesthetic physique, but he just doesn't flow perfect there. You got to say like a Quinton Eriya. Sergio, unfortunately, looking down. I don't know if I just got him in a bad moment. I apologise, Sergio. But if Urs just hits that, spot on, you know. Urs just doesn't have big arms. I think that's why people are like, he doesn't look that big. But I think it's more like in a t-shirt. Like, you see he's big, but you just don't see these big, huge arms filling out a t-shirt like some of these other guys. Like you look at his arms next to, especially like Marc Hector or like Quinton Eriya. They're just like, don't, match up size-wise. And that's when Urs and Sergio were both like a little bit annoyed or something because they were just bumping elbows all the time. I didn't see them bump elbows, but there was some sort of thing where they're like tangled or whatever. See, Quinton and Urs, to me, that's who I'd have in the top two. I feel like I have Urs leading. Let me look at the poll. Oh, 566 votes in 3 minutes. 81% of you, 82% of you, 81% of you now have Uris Kalashinski winning this one. 13% have Quinton Eriya. 4% have Marc Hector. And then 1% have Lewis Breed or Sergio Oliva Jr. Appreciate your thoughts and your opinions. This shot, I have Quinton for sure. Well, yeah, for me, I have to give it to Quinton because that side leg is just much sharper than Mark's. Like, just more separation there. So, yeah, I have to give that one to Quinton. Urs still looks pretty good on that one, but sort of looks incomplete because he's not pulling back all the way. This one, look at Urs there. Pops nicely, like. Sergio's actually hitting that pretty nice. I like the old school look, like the mustache. Oh, that's cool. Urs there, front double, just very complete in a lot of ways. Like, the way it pops out. Quinton, though, the shape looks like so. Then I look at Quinton, I'm like, that is so what I want to see doing well in bodybuilding in terms of what I like in terms of physique. So, whoa, I just realized there's over 1,500 of you guys in here. Thank you so much. This stream is going well. Shout out to all the German fans and everyone in the comments. Almost 1,000 people voted on the poll. I thought it was like 700 of you guys. All right, got third call out on stage right now. I want to point out one guy actually on the side. He's got a really nice aesthetic shape. There's a few guys actually in this lineup. They all look pretty nice. It's pretty crazy how many good bodybuilders we have out there right now. Look at this guy. Looks like AI put that guy in on the... See, it looks like that guy's not even meant to be there. It looks like he's been put in there by an AI program. Anyway, I apologize to that guy. He's doing a great job. I'm sure he's a volunteer and he didn't ask for that. Urs really is an open guy. He is. That he is. What's going on with my computer there? A little bit of a blank screen there on that one for some reason. That's disturbing. We'll keep it on that one at least for now. Urs is 130 kilograms heart. Urs mit 100. I don't know. There is a lot of German language in here. Luke says Quint winning easily. See, I don't know if I'm being swayed by the German fan. I have to go back to it. Everyone wants to see it. Got some Lewis Breed action out here. He's hard as nails. Got some Sergio Oliva Jr. action here. I think this is the best Sergio Oliva Jr. in actually quite some time. You see it when he's in the lineup. He's one of those guys, like, big structure. You know, you can pick him apart when they're on their own. Stands in a group. And you're just rock solid. Love this pose on Urs and Quint. Love it. Okay, we're getting our last call out on stage right now. And I apologize to these guys, but I really need to go to the toilet and I don't want to miss the top call out. I'm going to run to the toilet. I will be 1 minute. I will be 1 minute, if that. I will be so quick because I don't want to lose you guys as viewers. But I'm going to run to the toilet, and I apologize for that. Okay, so give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I'm just going to make sure it's on a good screen for you guys. I don't want a back shot. I know some of you guys love back shots, but let's pull up a good one. Let's pull up a good one. Where's a front double? Everyone loves a front double or a front lat. Nah, front double. Look at that. Who do you guys have? That top three. Okay, I'm going to run to the toilet. I'll be back in just a minute. We've got the last call out on the stage right now. I'll be back as soon as those guys come back. The top guys, I'll be back on screen view and I'll be sharing more. Okay, I am going to have a good piss, Luke. Thank you. I appreciate it. And shout out to Falco, number one in the chat. Shout out to you, my man. I'll just mute myself for 1 second. Back in. I don't know if you guys saw me fly back in there. I came in with some aggression. You might want to go back 10 seconds and see that. See, I lost like 400 of you guys. Okay. Tim Budesheim, they're doing like a second last call out at the moment, it seems like. Let's get some new screen captures up on the screen. Jason Lowe, what's up, my man? IFBB Pro. Is that Eric Janicki? Sorry, I apologize. Urs looking way bigger and better than was expecting, but personally, I'd still have Quint winning. How can I bring these comments up on the screen? Let me go back to this. Yeah. I'd probably have Quint winning. Eric Janicki, IFBB Pro. I think Quint has to find a balance between fullness, dryness, and tends to land right in the middle. Yeah, it has to find a tough balance between. Yeah, it is a tough balance. Like for a lot of these guys, it's like hard because I think Samson had that issue for a long time. Like knowing Samson, it was like he would have this tough choice of like how far down do you push, and he used to push down and lose a bit of that pop. And people say, "Oh, don't worry, just push down," but then he would. And people were like, he's soft. And it's like, he's dieted his ass off harder. And he might look softer, but just because he's lost a bit of that fullness. So his muscle's not pushing as hard against the skin, and that's sort of what happens. But, you know. I'm really hoping you guys can hear me. I haven't been talking to myself. I really, really hope. This is the second last call out. So this is who they're comparing for that other group. But I don't know if or maybe it's the third last call out. These guys really don't like spreading out. Theo's looking harder actually as he poses. I've got to say the lighting is pretty damn good, even though they do have like an LCD screen, LCD, whatever they call the screens. They're not quite fitting all the bodybuilders on screen. There's only 4 guys. That's the only annoying thing. That's literally how the screen looks, basically. I may be cutting a tiny bit more of myself, but... And me's getting a raw deal there, am I right? Hey, we have a super chat somewhere. First super chat. Let me try to put this up on the screen here. My computer's struggling a little bit. Charger Dog. Looks like a Black Panther. I don't know if you guys saw, there's apparently one seen in Australia. Big Dog with Super Chat. Yes, that's right, Sanch. Thank you, my man. He says, thanks for the stream. Thank you for the views and the Super Chat. Of course. Much appreciated, my man. True Desktopper. These guys are really banging through the comparisons. That must be close between this group of guys. So I don't know if they're going to have just one more call out or how this is going to work. I don't know if it's just this is prejudging and there's some sort of finals or if it goes straight into the results. I do not know. It is late over there, so I can't imagine they're just like... I just can't imagine they're going to just go and do a whole round of comparisons for these other divisions as well, like the bikini and wellness. So I don't know. This has to still be prejudging. Yeah, it's prejudging, but I've seen shows, Sanch, where they run it a little weird. You know what I'm saying? They'll just run it in a different order. And one show didn't even have posing routines. So that was a weird one. But anyway, I don't know why it takes a lifetime after I click on the comment for it to show up on my screen, but I apologize for that. I can't understand what any of you people are saying in German in the chat. I apologize, but I could not understand at all. Okay, so that call out went off stage. I don't know if it would be 2 rounds of comparisons. It would seem pointless doing them like... Final call out. Lewis, Quinton, Marc Hector, Matthias, Urs, and Sergio. This is a 6-man last call out, I think. It's too many. I don't care what contests it is, but 6 men in the open, it's too many for a last call out. They should be able to separate that, I think, a little bit more. And I can only see 4 guys. They're zoomed in, so I can only see 4 of them. Come on now. We just want to see the... Yeah, they're only zoomed in on 4 of them, so I don't know if we'll get a fair comparison here. They're just switching them around. This is just the initial how they walked out. Okay, they've just moved Mark and Urs into the middle. Okay. And Sergio and Urs are on the outside of them. So have they decided Mark and Quinton are the top 2? You can only see 3.5 out of this 6-man call out. Unfortunately, I haven't zoomed out the camera. You can only see half of Urs. Or have they decided Urs is winning this? Yeah, it's a little... Oh, okay, they've zoomed out now. Good. I'll show you the whole call out in just a moment. Urs and Mark change places. They've just moved Urs back into the middle, moved Marc Hector out. It's the top 2 that I thought would be going down right now. Or top 2 in the middle anyway. Quint and Urs. I think they just went straight into a front lat spread. That's weird. When they're doing their final call out. I think they did. Unless they did a front double at the very start. Yeah, they did there. Alright. Let me know who you guys have. Urs is edging that line hard there. Because I looked at him then, I'm like, whoa, he big. But you can see there, look at the feet positioning down there. See that little line? I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's zoom in more. I'm not just zooming in on asses there. You can see a little line down there, you know. They're hitting a back double again. Got a bit more space now. About here to rear lat. Can you please stop posting photos of colours or I'll block you? Oh, no, it's German colours. No, it's fine. I get it. Side tricep, I definitely have Quint over Urs. But then Urs does the little turn to the front. It looks crazy. Urs is edging hard. Sounds a bit... oh, I missed it. I missed it, Sanch. I hate it when I get some guys coming out of their poses. Let me know who you guys have winning. Oh, Quint looks good when he's the hands together most muscular. Oh, they just moved Sergio into the middle for Quinton. Sergio is getting his chance. So I think by these callouts, I think Urs is definitely leading because everyone is getting a chance in the middle to sort of take on. But Sergio got moved out earlier. I like that they're moving around. Don't get me wrong. I like it. But it's surprising at the same time. It is surprising. Jeez, Lewis Breed has crazy shredded glutes in his side chest. All right, rear lat spread. I'm looking at Sergio more and more now. He's definitely gotten better from when he first came out. That's for sure. His confidence is up for sure. I mean, yeah, he's looking pretty good here, actually. Some of these shots. I don't think Sergio's winning this. But by these callouts, there were some weird, weird callouts. I think there's some shots like the ab and thigh, like, oh yeah, he hits it nice from the side. They just said, this is close. And they said, we're not done, guys. We're going to go one more time. Luke says, love you, Xavier, brother. Thanks for yet another stream. I'm heading off as I think Quint has this in the bag easily. I may or may not eat my words later. Gotcha, man. That'll be interesting. Okay, they've just... So they're moving Lewis Breed and Matthias Holweck into... Matthias Holweck into the middle. And then on the outside of them is Urs and Sergio. And then what? Get a load of this call out. Let me show you guys this. Get a load of this. Why did I even say it? Wait for this. Holweck and Breed are in the middle. See? I think everyone is confused. Lewis Breed in the side chest is absolutely crazy, let me tell you that. Then Quint, he's looking harder and harder, like... I'm very confused. I could be totally wrong. Who's the head judge? I don't know who the head judge is. The guy who I'm hearing on the thing, I don't know if I've heard him before. Sometimes with these European shows, you get a little inconsistency. I won't just say European. Some of the Asian ones as well, as you guys know. I don't feel like we're getting a comparison for the win in the middle. I can't imagine Lewis Breed and Holwick. I mean, Lewis Breed is peeled to the bone and an absolute freak. Like, freak to the max. And you're like, well, they could reward something like that. Like that side chest on Lewis Breed. The judge just said, gentlemen, it's wide open. Okay, they said that's the end of prejudging. They said they will see you back for the confirmation and award. What does it mean? When is the confirmation and award? Is it straight away? Are they having a 5-minute break? Can they please tell me? It's Quinton on the right, Sergio Oliva Jr. here, Lewis Breed here, who's a nugget of shredded muscle. Matthias Holwick does look very, very good in that rear double. Urs here, you can see the softness a little bit more next to Matthias Holwick. Okay, 10-minute break and they're back for the finals. My God. 10-minute break is diabolical. At this stage of the night, at nearly 4 a.m., let me know if I should stay live. If you guys want me to stay live, I'm going to stay live through the whole thing. I will not sleep. I'll analyze things. I'll look for... The finals are in 10 minutes. Who have I got? Oh, 15 minutes break, they're saying. Okay. They're saying 15 minutes break. 15 minutes break. Please stay live, Felix says. Am I American? No, I'm Australian. Take a 10-minute nap. No way. I might not wake up and the stream's just going. No chance, man. Stay, please. All right, I'm staying. I'm staying for the finals. I've got 2 stays. That's all I need. I need 2 people. 2 people to love me. That's all I need. Yeah, a lot of you guys have Urs winning. Nearly 2,000 votes. 82% have Urs Kalecinski. 12% Quinton Eriya. 4% Marc Hector. And then only 2% for Lewis Breed or Sergio. And I've left out Matthias Holwick. I just don't think Matthias Holwick is winning this one. But there's the rear lat spread. It's just these guys, none of them are like a Samson where there's no real poses that are weak. It's like they all have their weaknesses, they all have their strengths, you know? Like in a case like that, does it go to the most balanced guy? Do they give it to Matthias Holwick? I don't think so. I don't think he stands out quite enough for me in this lineup, but they said it is wide open, guys. It is wide open. Urs is the new rule. Look at Quinton there on the right. If Quint just had that tiny bit more overall, that little bit more pop to the back, like you'd say, like hands down, easy. Who's my top 3? This is tough. Urs. Are you wrestling snakes in your free time? What, because I'm from Australia? Do you wrestle with sharks in your free time? I do not. I do not wrestle with sharks. I've gone fishing for tuna, though. Off the peninsula. I've seen snakes. I used to often go for walks. I was going for a walk with my child once down towards the beach. And a snake, a large, like, brown snake was in front of me and my child in his pram. And luckily, I looked up and saw it, and it was like a few meters away. So, yeah, tuna fishing is nice. We caught a couple. Anyhow. Who have I got? Yes, who have I got? Oh my God, it's so difficult. I don't want to be wrong. I think, like, you look at a side tricep. So let's go through it pose by pose. Let's try to look at as many of them as we can. So the side shots, I have Quint. I'm just going to go literally, but like actually, to be honest, side chest, I have Lewis Breed. I've got to be honest, that's crazy there on the right-hand side. Front lat spread's looking pretty nice on Sergio. Like, it's a different look, but it's very nice. But Urs pops on that one. So front lat, I'd have Urs narrowly over Quinton. Yeah, I'd have him Urs over Quinton. Front double. See, Quinton sort of looks soft with that lighting there, but when he's moving, he looks nice. Like, more pop to Urs. Who do you guys have? Yeah, finals is in 12 minutes. I'll take a break in a second, but I just want to talk to you guys for a second here. We've got, see the side chest there. So side chest, I have Quinton. So 2 side shots to Quinton. What other ones do I give to Quinton? Do I give him? I give a front lat spread to Urs. Front double. Can't decide yet. Most muscular, I don't know. Quinton looks pretty damn... I haven't got any real good ones for most muscular. Ab and thigh. Front lat I have, yeah. Side chest, you know, but how much do you have them on by the side chest? Like, side chest I have Quinton by a decent way over Urs. Rear lat. Ab and thigh. Quinton's not in that one there. It's not fair. But you look at Quint there. Look at that shape as he's about to go into it. Sergio there looks bomb. And when I say bomb, I mean good. Quint's there on the right. It's not a great front double, you know, angle for him. I sort of like the look of Quint on that front double. Front lat, I like Urs. Side chest. Do you see the side chest there of Quint versus Urs? It's like... Yeah, what a showing for Urs in his first open show. Yeah, crazy showing. Whole work from the back looks fantastic. I got a random screenshot there. Most muscular. Quint wasn't in it, and he hit his hands together, and it looked really good. So, but yeah, Urs looks like a German tank. A German miracle tank. I don't know what I'm saying. Get your comments in as well, and there'll be a top chat as well that I'll bring up. And that's going to be from my most commenting people, I guess. No, top fans. I'll review that soon, so. But guys, while there's a break, I'm just going to take a couple of minutes just to quickly refuel. For 5 minutes, I'm going to put a little thing up on the screen, but I won't be long, and I'll scroll through some of the pictures as well. I might even come sit down and eat with you guys as well. If you guys are into that stuff, might get some ASMR stuff going on, you know. Just tell us about tuna fishing. I didn't actually catch one. I broke the rod. It wasn't my fault. It was the fish. They said it was obviously like a huge one because we caught some like 25 kilo. Like 25 kilo... 15 kilo, 20 kilo, sort of around that mark, and then we got onto one and it just battled it for an hour and a half, and then there's seals chasing it and broke the rod. So, do ASMR. I don't know. Is the decision in 10 minutes, or will there be more posing? I don't really know. They said for finals, so it's tough to say. What I reckon. I apologize. What I reckon they'll do is they'll probably bring them all out for like a round of posing, but it'll be quick for all the divisions. I'm guessing the guys will probably do posing routines. I don't know, because I did see a show where they didn't do posing routines and it was just like done. Is venomous things in Australia a daily struggle? No, it's not. Not unless you've got an infestation of something, or you live in like, you know, far north Queensland where you get like a lot of snakes and stuff, and a lot of like in Sydney you get like funnel web spiders, which I nearly did step on one once. So when I lived up in New South Wales, so that's not fun. They're the most deadly spiders in the world. I think you don't want them. Theo will win. No, I don't think so. But yeah, you got them big spiders under your table? No, don't say that. You do get the big ones where I live, a lot of them. Sharks are a daily struggle, yeah. I'm constantly fighting those things, Lee. But you get a lot of big huntsman spiders down here. Huntsmans. Which, to be honest, I'd rather like a venomous redback. As weird as that sounds. But anyway, that is your top group of guys there. Your final call out on the screen right now. I'm going to take a couple-minute break. Go grab something to drink. Yeah, I'm dry. Can you hear it? Can you hear how dry I am? Oh. I'm going to put that little thing there at the bottom. And I will be back. Just give me a couple minutes. Stick around. A couple minutes. Give me your opinion. Yeah, stay hydrated. I need a drink. A hard drink. No, not really. Just a drink. Anyway, I'll be back in 5 or so minutes, guys. Probably less. I've got the stream going in my ears, so if there's any action, I'll run back into this seat. I'll even slide across to get back into the seat, and I'll pull myself in, and we'll get back to it. I'm gonna get a drink. Yeah. Okay. Back in 5, guys. What's up, desktopers? I am back. There is nothing happening right now. I'll take a screen capture of what is on the screen now. It's just basically music at the moment. I will show you what I see on the stream. You can purchase the stream as well. Finals is coming up. So that's what I'm seeing on my screen right now. That Pro Muscle Italy. It's actually pretty cool. Like, at least like they show it's got these like those lines going up and down like between stuff while, you know, the guys aren't on stage, and it's lower lit, so it actually looks quite cool. No action on the screen apart from that though. I wouldn't mind seeing some bodybuilding stuff. But what we're here for are these random callouts where that's putting everyone in the middle. And for the most part, that's leaving Urs in there. But then they put Holweck and Breed in the middle at the end. What do you guys think here? The way they mix up the callouts, I have no clue. No clue. Anyway, I have some food here and I need to eat this food, but I might just mute myself in between like big mouthfuls or something. I don't know. I don't want to do some ASMR shit. Whoa, that's some hot sauce. If you heard that, you're welcome. But yeah, we're at a break right now. I'm going to actually just remove that thing from the screen, that banner I have going on. We no longer need that too much. You'd say Quint should take it. Go eat, enjoy your meal. Thank you. If anyone is interested in this, so this is from Dave Thomas, says, Xavier, I just want to say I'm really sorry when I heard you talking about your ex problems the other day. Exactly the same happened to me. Ex stole everything worth anything in the house. In HMP now. I don't know what that means, but for those of you who don't know, I was actually on national TV the other day because my ex faked having cancer and I raised the money for her. Unknowingly, obviously. And yeah, and I'm hoping she goes to jail because she has my children. And yeah, so that shit's crazy. So you can see that on my Instagram when I was on the news if you would like to see that. It is batshit crazy. Jay Cutler even promoted it. Which is pretty wild, but anyhow. Let's find... This was one part that was... You can't judge Quint here. He's not in the pose at all. But like Urs on his own did not look that hard at all, in at least the back part. And he's still not looking that hard there, but there weren't those sort of the guys in the show that have like the crazy back detail or anything like that. No one had like super shredded back. Maybe Lewis Breed did. Maybe Matthias Holweck did. But it's not like Sergio, Quint, or Marc Hector had that really shredded inside out back. Maybe Quinton did when he pulled back a little bit. Oh, yes. That shit is still going on with my ex. It's on the news and all that sort of shit. So fun. Fun. Yep. And then the other day she actually tried to accuse me of being involved. So now there'll be suing going on and all that sort of stuff. So, and that was at her sentencing after she admitted she was guilty. Wild shit. So then I had reporters interview me, and then I found out that she said that in court only through the reporters while they were interviewing me. But when it came out on TV, thankfully, it wasn't like, you know, some 50-50 thing. Anyway, Lee Priest is in the chat. You're up late, Lee. It's 4:23 a.m. I haven't been to sleep. So Lee Priest says, don't need classic and 212. It holds people back. Keep those classes into amateur ranks till you get good enough to earn a pro card, ? Then it's open only. I think I like classic, and I understand that. But I think a lot of people would fall off before ever making it to open. Which you can say, like, boo-hoo to that, which I get. And I think it's great when it's just open. And like with Flex Lewis, I think it held him back. There's some other guys where it held them back. And I apologize for eating, guys. But, yeah. Lee says, but the classic physiques will still be in the open. The good ones, because the good classic physiques can compete in the open. Everyone else, like I said, doesn't deserve a pro card. It's a fair point. I just think there's no, once the cat's out of the bag, I think it'd be very hard to put it back in. Impossible, I would say, chances of happening. But 212. Yeah, I've got, for those interested in what I'm eating, I've got chicken. Oh, the green beans are going through a green screen, if you can see that up in the corner. Yeah, the meal doesn't look good because it's like green screens taking effects, but I did love it when it was just open bodybuilding. But I wish it was just open and classic. And then the women's classes that they used to have. But then it's like, oh, you'd never have wellness and you'd lose a bunch to other federations that do have the wellness class. I get it in a business way. But there's too many classes now for me. Some should be like maybe semi-pro. I don't know. I think I need to combine like women's bodybuilding and women's physique or something like that. Go pose for pose with Quinton Urs. Okay, I will. 1 second. Front double. Urs has that more like where it pops out. Like the muscle just... But Quinton is just flows so beautifully in the roundness of the physique. I feel bad. Quinton has a hernia. I have a hernia I need repaired, so... Wellness, you mean Hawaiian Tropics. Lee, there's one girl in wellness who was jacked. Jacked. Like, jacked. Not just a little bit jacked, like proper jacked. But let's go pose by pose. Between Marc Hector... No, Quint, sorry. And, Urs Kalecinski. Why was I forgetting his name? Oh wait, I need to eat some of his food. Sounds like they might be about to come back. Okay, they're bringing bikini out, so don't stress too much. Some of you may be here for bikini. Okay, I'll change the image. Apologize. So front double, it's tough. Like, probably Quinton, because there's more body there. The legs are very nice, tall structure. Front relaxed, I've got to say, like, yeah, it's another, like, Quint and Urs. They both looked fantastic there. It's a different call out. Let's go back, though. Let's find that first call out. Might be a little zoomed out. I wish we got like a 3-man final call out. Xavier and Lee are the two most insomniac Australians, lol. Yeah. Everyone must think I never... Well, actually, to be honest, my sleep is awful lately. But, normally I sleep alright. Not too bad. Lewis, Urs, Sergio, Quinton. Is that the order you have it in, Lee? Lewis is shredded here. The side chest. Let me find you the side chest of Lewis Breed. I need to find a good shot of it. I need to find a shot of it full stop. It's not the best. It's not the best angle there, but his glutes were like... And just like super crisp. I need to find... There's another shot I got of him. Might be a little bit later. We have Bikini on stage right now. I've actually got Marc Hector's partner in here actually as well, Kerry Sexton. I'll get a screen capture of her. I'll show her soon, but we'll go through some of these. That's, I'll say one problem with having too many divisions as well is that it makes it impossible to follow, and too many contests makes the classic, it's like makes all the contests so much less significant. Like if there was 15 classic shows in a year, Quinton looked better in motion, and his side shots looked really like poppy. I don't know. It's hard to say which is the best version. Like that side chest, it just looked very big, so it's like he evolves in some poses. And Sergio got his turn in the middle too. It was very like it was like crazy callouts if you only just joined. It's like yeah, it was very interesting callouts. I had Lewis and Matthias in the middle at the end. Then they kept Urs in the middle most of the time and gave everyone a chance next to him, pretty much. So someone said in quotations back in 5 minutes. Are you late on this? I've been back for a while, no? I just got a bone in my chicken. I had to remove myself from the stream. Oh, yeah, I haven't removed the banner at the bottom. That's why you're saying that. Oh my god, that's doing my head in. Marc Hector's partner, actually, who's in the open, is actually in the middle of his call out in the bikini right now. I don't know if this is the first call out. Oh, and then she just got moved out. So I think they're doing the same thing, but giving it, just out of interest, they're giving it all these girls a go in the middle. The girl in the middle now looks crazy. I'll show you guys that in a second. At least for a second. So that there is Marc Hector's partner, Kerry Sexton. I've got to say, this girl here looks crazy. Her physique's insane. She's obviously very impressive as well. Kerry's probably like a little bit harder, maybe in the midsection. Looks better in motion than the screen captures as well. Not like I'm a bikini savant. So what we know... Oh, here we go. Here we go. There's Lewis's side chest. So that's when they gave Matthias Holweck and Lewis Breed a go in the middle there. And it's funny, Sergio, when he pulls in that side chest, just in the upper body, he's actually looked very conditioned in the legs. You can't see it there, but he did when he flexed on him. But, yeah, look at Quinton there, though. Like, Quinton looks huge on that side chest there as well, and quite conditioned. But then you see Lewis Breed. So with the women's, they just did... It looks like they just did a top 5 comparison, and that's it. So, yeah, it seems like they're just going to do their top 5 comparison for the women. Then they're going off. They're doing their walks, so they're just going to do a walkout. So I don't know why they're repeating it again. Because they've decided now. Like, they've already done the individuals at prejudging, which was, what, 2 hours ago they competed? I don't know why they do the exact same thing, and it was a 15-minute break, so I don't think they got everyone out of the venue, then back in. It seemed... Unless they did do that in 15 minutes, but I doubt it. I doubt it. So that's crazy. Like, could you imagine being at this show and being in the prejudging and finals and just watching nearly the same thing over again twice? That's where Lee Priest says one show. Because if they're going to do prejudging and finals like this, it's ridiculous to just run through the same thing twice over. And just basically go one division, one division, one division. 15-minute break, one division, one division, one division. Why? Oh, I apologize about the chewing and swallowing. Let me just mute myself for 2 minutes. I'll smash this down and I'll be back. I apologize. I'll go through the photos still. But yeah, I'll just quickly smash this down. Just remove my mic for a second. Alright, I'm back. My views have gone up. I mean, because I've been doing the good, like, scrolling. I don't know if you noticed. I was, like, zooming in a bit. Giving you guys a closer look at the action. I gotta say, Sergio looks damn good there. Sorry, Quinton. It's hard to get everyone in the most muscular pose because people change the shot. There's always someone that misses out. Missing out on Quinton here too. See, this Matthias Holweck, the way he's holding that there, I like it when they just pull back instead of holding it out here. Like Urs even could be back a bit more, and it seems like there's just this space in his torso where it's not being flexed or anything like that. It's just a bit of a waste of space. I'd rather see this elbow pulled back further here, a bit more like Marc Hector has it. Maybe his hands a bit higher. I don't like all of this so exposed. And his legs are quite big from the side, so he could afford to have his hands a bit higher, I think. He doesn't need to extend his torso in that way. Sergio there actually looks a bit better here on the side chest, but I think it doesn't match a Quint here, where Quint has more pop and just more of that conditioning on the side there too. And I don't think anyone beats Lewis Breedham side chest, as I've said. Christian Wolski. Is this the Christian Wolski? Why did Alexander say Amir is getting wetter? That's upsetting. Christian Wolski says Mark, Quinton, Urs, Matthias, Sergio. Mark. I don't think that's what will happen though, but I can see what you're saying. I think Marc Hector falls down in a couple of poses, but he looks really good in others. So like, the ab and thigh, he looked, to me, just way smaller for some reason. He just looked like shorter when he's in his ab and thigh. And here I just think that Urs was too muscular. Sergio looked good. I don't think Mark's front double quite matched up against some of these other guys too. But he does have good shots. Like the front lat actually looks pretty good on Mark. Side chest looks phenomenal on him. Just the side leg, not quite as crisp. So I think Mark in a show like this can be like a clear winner at some point for sure. I don't think he'll get this one. I mean, Holweck looks so good in some poses, but when you see him moving, you're like, is he too small? We've got bikini awards now. I'll read these out. Whoa, he just said, sounded like he said, Elisa been wrong. So I have no idea what he said. So bikini awards are on right now. That finals went quick from when bikini started, so they're going to go through this, then we're going to do the same for wellness, and then we're going to be straight into men's finals. We're going to be finding out if Uris Kalashinski wins. Urs looks like a young Rule. He does. I'm so excited now for Urs to do more of this, like more of adding size, and then another wait for the next contest season and see how much bigger he gets. So sorry, I'm crunching watermelon right now. I apologize. Sarah Buzetti in third. Which is the lady in the middle there. I like that look for bikini. I love this announcer. How long till finals? Very soon. Probably. They've only got wellness, and then they've got the men's. Kerry Sexton just got second, I think. Yeah, Kerry Sexton placed in second there. Congrats, Kerry, which is the partner of Marc Hector, if I haven't mentioned it like 10 times already. Yeah, they're all wearing like purple, or like a variation of purple. First place gets 2,000. So this lady here, the one I said looks really crazy, I think she's the winner. That's actually crazy. Like, it sounded like you said Vaticia Vacaro or something. I bet one in pink or purple wins. You're right. Purple was the winner. That one there. This is sort of cool. This is like a nice touch. We've got these like, this is actually not on the screen. They've got these things shooting out little fireworks when people win. I quite like that stage. That's cool. How's the views going since I've been showing bikini? They're down. Okay. Should we get back to the men? Men. I know all the dudes here to see some men in some skimpy underwear. I know it's unpopular opinion, but thanks for covering the bikini while you're at it. No worries at all, Brooke. I know most people are here for the men. I have to cater to their needs, I guess. But yeah. We got some time. We had a bit of time. Ruben says Amir shat himself on stage. Are you being serious? I don't think you're being serious. The winner says she doesn't speak English. And he just like, no problem, then speak Italian. So, hopefully she... I had a feeling this guy, the announcer, would have on a yellow jacket. This guy here. Congratulations, Patricia! I think it's Patricia. I don't know. See, she's loving it. Congratulations, Patricia. Yeah, finals is on now. I didn't even get a drink before. Wellness is on now, and then we have the open men. Get excited. If you're not rock solid right now, you'll never... Oh no, give it 10 minutes. So wellness is coming out on stage now. I'll cover that a little bit. I'll give you guys the winners. Sock roll it. Someone tell Amir to load up with lasagna. That's so random. Amir, 45 grams salt. 50 grams salt. Wellness, the shapes in wellness, like the glutes and stuff, are crazy. It's weird how like these divisions completely evolve and like girls just figure out a way just to activate glutes. I'm like, do they just... They figure, like, they all have to get together and figure out all the secrets because it's crazy. I'll change a screenshot in just a second, guys. That's for wellness there. A lot of the wellness girls are pretty jacked. These girls all have similar colored bikinis too. It's like red or pink. Before it was purple and pink. Now it's red and pink here. Maybe because it's Italy. What is this guy saying? Xavier should confirm for us. What is it? I think he did. Xavier should confirm for us. Mere solid himself, not rock solid. Okay. Tomfoolery. Finals, how much time? Well, we've got wellness on stage now. We've had bikini and next is open. So if they just do a comparison of the top 5, I don't know if we might only get the top 5 coming out for the men, which will be interesting. Do they inject their glutes? I don't know, man. There you go. Like, look at this. The quad pop. And this, it's like... This one's a bit more like round. It's crazy. Like details. What would you guys think if your girlfriend did this class? Not that there's anything wrong with it. Just wondering. How much min for the break? The break's over. The break is over. We've got the wellness on stage now. And then straight after the wellness, we've got 5 individuals coming out. So it'll be 5 minutes, awards, maybe 3-4 minutes, and then we're open. So we're about 8 minutes, 7 minutes away from open. Xavier, does your calves have, like, we've got nerve damage thing where the inner calf starts to become flat? I've got that a little bit on my right one, a tiny bit, but I don't think, like, to be honest, no, it's actually probably pretty good, to be honest, still. But I'm surprised, though, because I do have, like, bulging discs in my back, so I assumed I would get more of that, but I am skinny at the moment, but I feel like comparatively it's sort of the same. So I don't know. There's some more from the open there. Oh. Try to keep up with the comments here. Richard Ratner, what's up, my man? Big love, Xavier. Thanks for the live stream. Thank you for tuning in. In about 30 minutes to 1 hour. No. The finals is literally under 10 minutes, I'd say. What's the time now? Let's see if it's on before the hour or by the hour. I can't control if they have a break, but it should be not too far away, considering how quick the bikini was. Finals seems quick. Finals is on now. The Open should be, I reckon, 10 minutes away. It's like no time in between at all. It's very like... Thank you, GPT. I'd be the biggest simp if I could convince Ellen to go to wellness. Are you baiting us for views? Be honest. No. It was honestly, well... I'm trying to think how long bikini went for. I was talking through a lot of it. But it's on... I'm not trying to bait you. They literally have 5 girls for wellness. They did the call-outs. This is the individuals right now. Or this was like the first competitor out. I think we're on the 3rd competitor now, or the 2nd. They're the 5 girls. That's all we're seeing. And they might do the same for men too. So we might get like 5 posing routines, if they do posing routines. Let's get to 500 likes of 900 watching. Shout out to you. Rodolfo. I appreciate it. My man. Just subscribe. Thanks for the live stream. CK, thank you, my man. Much appreciated. You are now a desktopper. The girl in the middle is coming out on stage now for individual. So yeah, we're on our 3rd competitor out of 5 for the individuals. And then they go straight into awards just like that. Men Open. So it is not far away. I'd say we're looking at about T minus 5 minutes. Why does Joe keep saying Amir Shat on stage? I think that's unconfirmed. If that is true, I mean, you can send me a screen capture, I'll be surprised. If it's AI, I'm not taking it. How will I know? Anyway, I know many of you are waiting for the Open. This is who we're dealing with in the last call out. Get your votes in. The poll's still up. Give it up for Claudia Vanessa Shuri. Gotta be a community meme or something, yeah. Unconfirmed rumor. Like him, he didn't have to do the female glute pose. Yeah, I know. Everyone would have got a spray in the front row. No, nothing happened to me. No. Obviously, that's a big joke. Who have you got in order for top 6, Dave? Noah, put me to work. Noah Warham. Oh, my God. I'll butcher this because they had Matthias Holweck and Lewis Breed in the middle at the end of finals. So out of these 6 guys, okay, I'm going to say what I think they'll do is Urs in first. That's what I think they'll do. Would I have Urs or Quinton first? I feel like I need to look at it over and over again. I'd probably say Quint, but it's one of those ones you really have to be there. But Urs looks better in the stills. So am I just... I don't know. It's really tough. But these other guys look great too. Like Lewis Breed, you could chuck anywhere, you know? Because he's so dense and so hard. But then just lacks shape on other poses. Looks great there. He really is not too weak anywhere, really. I mean, in the shape here, I'd say, yeah, he's not winning that. Got guys like Urs and Quinton. Sergio looks great with most muscular. It's like... Oh my god, in order is so tough. Probably Quint, Urs, or Urs, Quint. Marc Hector or Sergio. Or Lewis Breed. And Matthias Holbeck looks pretty damn good as well, so I don't know. It's so tough. Yeah, between Sergio, Lewis Breed, Holbeck, and Marc Hector, I'd say it's extremely close. I'd have to go through all the poses really close. You say Holbeck's looking pretty decent there, you know? I don't like Holbeck on my side chest, though. Sergio, I don't like quite as much on my side chest there. And Sergio, just in his back, the actual back, looks just a little too soft. He's filled it out a lot, though. I'll shout out to Sergio on that. But also, Urs is not super hard in the back, you know? It's really tough. Urs is a dense man, though. You look at him. Okay, so wellness awards are on now. They've got men coming up, open men coming up. See, I was not gaslighting you. Unless they do some sort of awards or something, which I don't... some sort of presentation or something. Brisna Agodello. I'm trying to pronounce it how the guy's saying it, but... Please show a pic of me or I need to show the rumors are true. Where them individuals at? There we go. There you go. Carlotta Tonelli in 4th place. You see Urs, he's just such a impactful looking guy there. And then Quint just looks so aesthetic there. It's like he's like... You put this guy back in the 90s and what's Quint doing? Is Quint like up there right at the near the top of the Olympia? I'm not gaslighting anyone about rumors about him here. that's all you guys in the chat. Urs and Stefan Kinzel said they are testing the waters. It might be that he comes in harder but a bit lighter next week. True. Is next week Germany or is Germany the week after? Valeria Bodanese comes in 2nd place. From Brazil. In the wellness. You like that Quint has calves? Yeah. I'm just going to take my contact lenses out. 1 second, guys. Just remove myself over here. I'm not leaving. That is so much better. I did not catch that lady's name. It was difficult to understand. Just reading your chats. Alright, I'll give you a screenshot of the wellness winners in a moment. And then we'll be straight into the open. What's Lee saying? Lee. Oh my god, I'm hitting a wall. But we good. Open's coming up in 1 minute. Just got the Wellness Awards on stage now. I'm just going to fill up my drink before the open men come out. It's on going on in my ears. Don't worry, it'll just be 1 second. Nick. Okay. Nick Stream the Power has a video out. Yes, but mine's better. I've got the live action because it is about to be announced who wins. Nah, just joking. Nick does a great job. The OG. I anticipated so much from Xavier, but he's lacking and lagging. A bit more like him here. I'm not lagging, am I? Alright, I'm just going to go fill up my water. Give me 1 second, fellas. That's your winner of a wellness, and we've got the open coming up in just 1 second. Filling up my water. Give me a second, guys. Alright, folks, it is time for our big boys. I'm doing my impression of the commentator, the MC, rather. Oh, okay, I am back. Right, the men are about to come out. The big boys. Who is going to win, guys? 85% of you have Uris Kalashinski. 4,884 votes. 85% have Urs. I should post that on IG. Okay. Okay. So I think they've brought out a top 10 for the finals. What happened to Theo coming off? I'd say Theo could have been a little more crisp. A little more crisp. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It says, suggestion, the audio stream bitrate 0 is lower than recommended bitrate. Hopefully, can you guys hear me? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Showing up like it's working, so fingers crossed. So, first call out of the finals. Oh, I don't know this one guy's name. You guys might be able to help me out. He's second on the right when it comes up. Our finals are using a bit more strobe and stuff, so, which I don't mind, you know. They've prejudging done it right. Who's the guy second on the right? Help me out, chat. I mean, he's looking pretty good in this one. It's hard to... I wouldn't be 85% sure Urs is winning. I'd say if the back lat and the side chest, I'd say Urs is winning this call out. Rear lat, I've got to say, Theo looks pretty good on the rear lat. Theo's a big boy. Tim's looking pretty nice on the side try. Sure, all these guys have pretty nice side tries, to be honest. Oh, Roberto is the guy in there. Roberto. He's the one second on the right there, but they actually just moved him with Theo. It's so hard to get them all hitting like the most muscular at the same time. So Tim just went out of it and went to go hit another one. I was like, damn. Okay, Lewis Breed, Quinton Eriya, Marc Hector, Matthias, Urs, Sergio. That is your top 6. I wish they actually narrowed it down a bit more. I'd like to see like 3 guys that we can concentrate on. If they move them all around, we're just going to have no idea who's going to win. But we'll see. Should be pretty late in Italy, yeah. Probably 9. Is it 9 in Italy now? 9 p.m.? Okay, so you're about to see your last call out. Urs, it's starting with Urs and Mark in the middle. Okay, they're moving, guys. Moving Sergio and Matthias. He's getting moved out. Sergio's getting moved in. No, they're swapping Lewis and Matthias, and they're both on... Oh, okay, that might be in case they move Lewis in. So I think Lewis and Sergio are fighting. I think the top 3 are Urs, Mark, and Quinton. Seems like potentially here the top 2 is Mark and Urs. I think Urs is winning this. Front lat spread. Mark's looking a bit better as well. Quinton gets moved into the middle. Yep. So Quinton's going to get a bit better light here now as well. So we're going into side chest. I think this is a Quint pose. We'll see if it still is. But Urs is still really thick. But Urs is standing further forward on stage. I thought there's something going on there. Urs is definitely towing the line, you know. You can see there, if you look at the feet, Quinton's back on the line. Urs is a little further forward. They're level now, though. Okay, this is a good sort of comparison. Who do you guys have, Urs or Quint? You'll know who wins very, very soon, guys. Just got the individual routines, I believe, for the top 10. If they do it for these guys. They did skip the routines at one show recently, so. Abs and thighs. They're about to go into this on my screen. I think Quint wins the side shots against Urs. Okay, I got a good shot of Quint's hands together most muscular finally. Because I feel like I was cutting Quint short a little bit in some of these poses. There you go. There's the most muscular of Quint there. He looks nice. Like, but I think Urs is just a little more granite in some shots, but then Urs's back is actually like reasonably soft. And Quint looks big there, you know? So it's like... Oh. I told him to leave this... Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, they're doing a pose down. I'd say Amir's probably going to get about 8th place based on the call-outs, maybe 9th. I thought he could have been a spot or two higher, though, based on the call-outs. I thought he should have been in the middle, maybe, with Theo. I don't know. It's hard to remember who's in what call-out. We're all in their pose down now. They've all come forward, out of the good lighting, unfortunately. I'll try to get some random close-ups. You can see some now. Oh, this looks pretty cool. Okay. Alright, I'll show you guys some of this. I've zoomed in with the camera, which I like. Alright. Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Oh, get some Urs action in there. Urs and Quinton. Oh, and Sergio. Oh, no, they just went off it. That is diabolical. They had it on Urs and Quinton and Sergio, and then they just went off it. Okay. Okay, we got... Is Amir German? What's Amir? Where's Amir from? Oh my god. Every time Urs goes to hit a shot, they go off it. If they go off it now, when Urs is hitting his most muscular... I'm surprised how big Urs looks as well. I'm going to show you guys the other ones in a second. Oh, they're jumping into the crowd now. It is fun as a fan. Like, we just want to find out the results at home, but if you're there, it's cool. See Urs there with Amir. Urs isn't fully in the shot. He's just sort of got his hand there. See if they get any more good shots. No, that one was not a good one. I think they're right up in the crowd now. Sergio's trying to get a decent screen capture. That's nothing. See Quint up there. What are you guys saying in the chat? Amir. A lot of people here for Amir. Or is it that just one person? We're about to get the results. The pose down is going down right now at the 2025 Italy Pro, the ProMuscle. There was some streaming issues with this stream at the start. We missed some of the contest, but still paid for it. Got it in. Someone said Germany is not going to win. What are we talking about here? When's the result? About to have it. Do you know what's crazy? No posing routines. No posing routines. Unless they did the pose down and then they're doing posing routines. So a posing routine's dead in bodybuilding? Like, is that what's happening? That's interesting, to say the least. Is 1,000+ viewers rare for you on a live stream? Anything Olympia or Arnold related, no. But yeah, probably a standard show like this, I'd say, yeah, 1,000 is probably... Depends if there's like a free stream, or if it's a paid stream, or if multiple people are doing streams for it. Sometimes people illegal stream it. So then sometimes I'm getting only 300 views and that gets taken down, and then I've got over 1,000 all of a sudden. So so Lee said they doing a pose down now, so when you think you'll get the results, dumb idiots. yeah, like straight after generally. Some people don't know how it works, but that's fine. But the weird thing is, no posing routines. No posing routines. We're off the stage right now. So they're just waiting, I guess, for results to come in. I'm going to end that poll. Just silence on the stream and just showing the stage. Oh my god, they're doing routines now. I thought they did. That person, Lee, I guess did ask a good question, because normally they have the pose down and then results, right? Or am I tripping? It's a weird way to do it. Pose down and then... Pose down and then routines is wild, but... You guys in the chat made me laugh. Me is our top talent show. We all want him. Okay. Amir's coming up, guys. Don't worry. Okay, Lewis Breed's coming up. I think Lewis, went away. Probably went to the toilet or something. Lewis Breed's been introduced 3 times. If he doesn't come out now, this will be next level. It's all dark on stage, so... Okay, now he's coming out. Oh, stage looks cool. Oh, they have flames and stuff. This is cool. This is pretty cool stage production. They kind of had a cool thing with the stage. I appreciate that. I'll show you guys. So it's quite cool when they're coming out. Like that. This is Lewis Breed. Yeah, they don't judge them, so why do them? I think they should judge them. I think that's where they change things. I'll say one thing. You can see these guys way better in their individuals now. It's like the lighting's better. I'll show you guys in 1 second. Like here, look at that. That's Lewis Breed there. Yeah, Lewis is shredded. Shredded. Look at that, look at that detail there. He has a crazy striated chest. Just that dense, like hard granite. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, he's a freak. In a good way. Tripping Xavier. Come on. Milos has pinned Tarek down and... Whoa. What? Dave, I think that's... Quinton Eriya is coming out now. Is it Eriya or Eriya? I should know this. Revealed. They have some cool stage production when they come out. Like, it's different for everyone. Like, different... Do you know what's funny about this? They have all the strobes in the finals here, but it's still clearer than the Olympia. Which is crazy. Hope the Olympia have like bomb lighting this year. They have like strobes going off here and stuff, and you can see it pretty good. Not the part that's on the screen right now, but I'll show you. This is probably the roughest part where you can't, it's a little bit foggy. And there you're looking at it pretty clear. There's Quinton. That's a cool shot. Sometimes I wish Quinton would hold his shots for longer in his routine as well. It's like you have to get, like, screenshot it right on time. Like, he just sort of hits the shot and stops. If he just held it with more authority and just looked out, like, sometimes he doesn't even actually hit the shot. He just sort of just goes bang and then comes out of it. But when he hits them, it's like, it looks like... Yeah, it looks like it's blurring it. It's just, honestly, like the quality I've got it on is 720. I'm not messing with that 180 and trying to mess up my upload. But it does look pretty clear when you're watching it. It's just when you screenshot a max, it's like, isn't clear. I don't want it to be like super clear because it's like, you know, I want people to buy the stream still. Yeah, like the way everyone comes out is different. Like Marc Hector has like a blue stage. And it like changes color. It is very actually hard to see him though. But it looks crazy. I'll show you guys. Oh, look at that. And now it's like lit up. I let it go a fair while like that though on Marc Hector. I sort of dig that green lighting though with that light. Like, that looks cool though. As much as you can't see shit. You can see more when you're watching it before. Yeah, Mark looks good. His most muscular was really good. checking out your guys' comments. Oh, Urs is coming out now. Oh, he's got a cool intro. This is going to be a sick routine, I bet. I bet it's going to be a sick routine. Yeah, this looks sick already. Man, Urs looks sick. His routines are so cool too. That's the thing. That's why they should judge these. Because, like, Urs does a sick routine. Yeah, this is what body... I gotta say, Milos is right. Like, Lee, if you're in the chat now, you used to do sick routines. You used to put effort into them. Like, if they judge routines, Urs is, like, winning this show easily. You know, because if it's close, like, give it to God the sick routine. Like, if it's a 50-50, a true 50-50, I don't mind it going to the guy who put all the effort in. Urs is a sick poser. That dude is like charisma. You look up charisma in the dictionary and you see a picture of Uris Kalashinski. That routine was so cool. Yeah, Sergio has a cool looking intro too. I wonder if these guys get to choose this. It's super trippy looking. It actually looks sick. The way it's actually moving on the stage looks really cool. All the, like, the backgrounds and stuff. He's got a lot of smoke in front of him right now though for a second. What's tripping me out is the background, like they've got the video in the background and it's like a quarter second behind or a half second behind. Probably a half, at least. I like Sergio, he's put some work into his routine. That was Sergio's stage, it was looking super trippy, like those things were moving down, it looked like it was like a, you could almost walk up on the screen or something. Cool music for Sergio too. I think this is a good comeback for Sergio. Shout out to Sergio Oliva Jr. Routines are done. Okay, we're getting awards now. So it seems like the top 5 did routines. So who does that rule out? Does that mean Lewis? Did Matthias do his routine? Or did... No, Lewis Breed did his. Okay, so it seems like Matthias Holarek is 6th to me, if I'm right on this. So Matthias Holweck would be 6th. Seems like we'll probably get a Lewis Breed in 5th, maybe. Okay, awards happening now. So this show, you just can't predict it. Who is winning? We get my results right now. 5th place. Here we go. $1,000 for 5th place. So we're going to get the amounts too. Ooh. Lewis Breed in 5th place. He's probably hoping to come into this one and just out freak everyone, and you know, he's got more and more guys jumping into this lineup, and we all did back then. You talk about putting like effort into your routines, Lee? So Lewis Breed, 5th place. Shout out. Great look. 1.5k for 4th. And that is Sergio Oliva Jr. places in 4th here. Shout out to Sergio. He got his go in the middle as well against Uris Kalashinski. This is going to be interesting. I think it's Quinton or Urs. More likely Urs. 2,500 for 3rd. And then that is Marc Hector in 3rd place. I think that was the right placing. Ooh, we are going to see. This is going to be Mark's Max Muscle predicted this one. Marc Hector. Sergio there on the left and Lewis Breed there on the right. Marc Hector. 2nd place is between Quinton and Urs. Quinton places 2nd. Urs Kalecinski wins his open debut. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Get your titties out. Urs Kalecinski wins. Wow. And I'm going to show you a screen capture of him collapsing to the ground. He can't believe it. He fell to the ground like Ronnie Coleman. There's Urs Kalecinski. Quinton taking it like a champ. Shout out Quinton Eriya. Placing 2nd in this show. Went all the way over there. He wanted the win. And I don't think anyone bet on a guy from the Classic stepping up and taking out this show. Will Urs Kalecinski do the Open Mr. Olympia? That is the question for y'all. You were right, 86% of you. Urs says he doesn't know if he'll do it. Do you guys want to see Urs do the Olympia? Urs wins. Urs freaking wins. Wow. So did Urs make the right move in moving to Open? I think so. I think Urs made the right move. He's got to be very, very happy. $10,000 for the win. Congrats to Urs. Urs wins. Urs Kalecinski wins his Open debut. Quinton Eriya in 2nd. Marc Hector in 3rd. Sergio Oliva Jr. in 4th. And Lewis Breed in 5th. Wow. Shout out to Urs Kalecinski. The thing is, he has places he can improve on his physique. He has places he can improve. Look at Urs badonkadonk. Sorry. Just look crazy to me. Shout out to Urs. Urs wins. That's awesome. Shout out Quinton too. Quinton looked really good. Oh, I just missed his front double. Wait, I can go back. Actually, wait. I need to go back again. I'll go back twice. Make sure I get this shot of a front double. That's sick. Tried to get it there. There we go. Look how sick he looks there. It's a great front double bicep. Actually reminds me a bit of Nate Epler in a way, which is a random comparison. Who won? Urs Kalecinski won. I'll let you guys hear it, but there's some music in the background. Urs is giving shout outs now on the microphone. I'll let you know if he says anything noteworthy. Say if he's doing the Olympia. I'm just watching this. Urs said on Fuad's podcast he won't do the O even if he wins. At least this year because he wants to be at his best. Yeah. Oh. I'm just listening to his speech. Oh, he said he looks forward to going to the Olympia, baby. Okay. He said he's looking forward to going to the Olympia, baby. So, it seems like Urs... Maybe some people have had a word in his ear saying, hey, if you're going to take that Olympia qualification, you better sort of do it. So he said he's going to the Olympia. Urs is going to the Olympia. There you go. He gave his speech and he said, hey, we're going to the Olympia, baby. He's got his girlfriend up on stage, making out with her in front of everyone. He looks like he's just trying to actually hump Stefan Kinzel, boss of Outlaw. We're all hugging on stage. So Urs is doing the Olympia. Hey guys, I'm doing the Olympia. I love Urs. He's such a good dude, dude. He's such a good guy. Urs has had a good day. Wow. Okay, I've got another poll. I've got another poll for you guys. Give me 1 second. Alright, so the poll we're going to start here. Where will Urs place in the Open Mr. Olympia? Because he did just confirm. He said, we're going to the Olympia, baby. So we'll, for example, put top 6. That's the first option. 7th to 10th. Let's go 11th to 15th. And then 16th because they do an equal 16th. But there's quite a few guys doing the Olympia. I think over 20. So start poll. Get your answers in because Uris Kalashinski has qualified for the Open Mr. Olympia. Did he win? He did win. He won real good. So where will Urs place in the Open Mr. Olympia? Oh, appreciate you guys getting the votes in. It's moving around. I'll give it another minute or so, but yeah, I'll run over results once again. Urs Kalecinski wins, qualifies for the Open Mr. Olympia. Quinton Eriya comes very, very close to getting his qualification once again. Another second place. I think he got 2 seconds and a third this year. Outstanding season. Quinton won't get to the Olympia like he would want to, but he showed great steps this year, so he has to be happy with that, but I know he won't be happy unless he gets a win. So that's a tough pill for him to swallow, especially like losing to a guy like Urs, who at times was a little too flat for the classic, and it shows like being full what that does to a physique. So Urs shocked me. Mark's Max Muscle was right on his prediction with this one. He absolutely nailed it. He said, "Mark my words, Urs will win this. You'll see." Wow, the screen's just gone off of a contest and everything, and it just looks so different. It's just silence, and I need to show you guys that in a second. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Quinton in second place. Third place we had Marc Hector from the UK. Fourth place we had Sergio Oliva Jr. Fifth place Lewis Breed, and I've got to assume it was Matthias Holweck in sixth. So how will Chris Bumstead be looking at this? With one solid off season, I mean, he's sort of being proven right. Except for top with one solid off season, you know, maybe qualifying and then doing the Olympia, he said the top 10 would look different. Maybe he's right. Thank you, Xavier. Thanks a bunch. Go get some sleep. I will shortly, but this is very interesting. So where will he place in the Open Mr. Olympia? Urs Kalecinski did say he's doing it. That's the stage after. Just turned off. Everything just turned off. That's Urs Kalecinski. He does get the win. Where do you guys have him placing? 40% of you would say top 6. I'd say that's overly ambitious. I don't think Urs will place top 6, but you never know. You never know. I don't think he has that level. I don't think he has that in his arsenal yet. And I said Arsenal. And then 44% say 7th to 10th. Which would be not impossible, but very impressive in a debut Mr. Olympia. But I think that we're forgetting there's a few other guys in there as well that are very capable. He said he's going to the Olympia. I'm going also doesn't mean competing. Did he say going? He says, we're going to the Olympia, baby. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he did say going. Shipmate just came to say, I'm eating my words right now. Very sad for Quint, can't lie. Yeah, I know. I feel sad for Quint too, but, you know, he'll want to earn it and he'll come back, no doubt. So, yeah, 45% of you have him 7th to 10th, and then only 13% 11th to 15th, which is very impressive in a debut Open Olympia. If he does do it, granted, which I think people would be sad if he didn't. By the way, Momo, I appreciate you. Number 3 in the chat. I'll go over those top fans as well, and hopefully I can see the super chat that someone gave too. I'll give those shout outs. Then we'll wrap this thing up shortly. Just let me know your opinions too, and I might go to a couple of comments. So where will Urs place in the Open Mr. Olympia? 41%. I would say, to be honest, and then only 1% say 16th, which 16th or lower is like a group of guys. I would say 11th to 15th probably, but I mean, honestly, it's hard to put some of those other guys like, I don't know, it's tough. Anyway, let's look top fans. I think Loho, you said you were 50th or something. Lee Priest is 4th. You've smashed it, Lee. Charger Dog is number 1, who also gave a super chat. Shout out. Martino D. Ryder. Number 2. I like the name. Momo. Number 3. Lee Priest, the official real deal Lee Priest. Bodybuilding IFBB Pro. In 4th, Ruben Improves in 5th. Fabian New in 6th. Bodybuilding News Network in 7th. Web Slinger in 8th. Stanny in 9th. Bassy Cat in 10th. And then, yeah, sorry, I can't read these all day. Lucas down in 37th. I always see him in here. Dave Thomas, 41. I can't scroll past 50. Anyhow, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to wrap this one up. I'm dead. It's tired. It's tired. I'm tired. So I'm going to hit the sack very, very soon. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. 555 likes. And Uris Kalashinski wins. That's the news of the day. We out. It's 5:45 a.m. and I am wrecked. Good night, guys. A lot of Germans having chats. Obviously, the Germans are stuck around. They're stoked. It's just German chat. Full German chat has unleashed into the chat. And just a thank you from Toby. No worries, Toby. Something I can understand. And a German flag from Toby, too. Okay, I think you're German, but you can speak English. I appreciate it. Anyway, guys. That's it for me. My name is Xavier Wills. This is Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are out.